So what I've been doing so far is going back to work on the web development thing because just yesterday I was gone with a few friends on this day, and it was pretty good. Yeah, we did some stuff. But just before that, then 2 days before that, I was working pretty much non-stop. So it was, I suppose, good to get the break for my brain, but I don't know. My brain still just feels kind of overworked, to be honest. So now I've just kind of went back to work again, and it should be fine. But then again, I don't really know because you just got to try these things, and then you got to let yourself get burned first, and then kind of beg the universe for forgiveness instead of begging it for permission. So it's better to do the thing instead of waiting and seeing if the conditions are perfect for you to do the thing. That's why you have to be more of a doer than a thinker. You have to not be the kind of person who scouts the playing field. You need to be the kind of person who just throws themselves right into the battlefield. You might get shot, but hey, you're gonna get revived anyway. That's the way I look at it. And now, obviously, don't just do this in an actual life-threatening situation, but if the situation isn't life-threatening and you've done your worst case analysis, I'm checking my email now, and doing your worst case analysis, then you're going to see what the worst case scenario is, and if it's not too bad, then you're not going to actually you're not going to notice anything too bad. So that's all right. Sorry, I'm kind of wandering around in this video. I'm not really talking straight to you. I feel like it's one of those problems of mine. I'm just not always right in it, you know. I'm trying to multitask right now. Like, I'm turning off my laptop now because I'm just finishing a day. That's another thing, you just got to prioritize. So speaking of priorities, I need to get back to the point of this video, and that is throwing yourself into a situation even if you're not completely prepared for it. Like, I throw myself into these sentences all the time that I'm saying in these videos, and I don't know how I'm going to end them, but I do end them anyway. I think of something to say at the last moment. Even in a job interview, a lot of the time I start saying a sentence to fill up the awkward gap between me and the manager, and I make up something that sounds sensible, and therefore that kind of fills the gap and takes away the awkwardness. So if you're mentally strong enough to actually be able to do that, then you're going to have a good time. It's not just going to be some kind of sad situation where you're like, I don't know what to say. You think of something to say. Even if it's kind of stupid, you think of something to say anyway. That's why you think of something to do. If you spot this big opportunity around the place, but it's about to leave your field of view, then chase after it and even do something stupid to get it, but do something anyway, because it's better than doing nothing. It's just becoming an actionable person in the first place. That's always better than just not doing anything. And this might seem obvious to a lot of people, but really the simplest processes are what we need to be drilled in the most, because again, it's advice. The biggest mistake of the common era when it comes to advice, we always are so happy and ready to give it and ready to take it as well, but we're not ready to actually do it, even though we think we are. We think we're capable of a lot more than we are actually willing to do. I'm not going to say we think we're capable of more than we are, because we're not. We don't think we're capable of more than we are. We probably actually think we're capable of less than we are. That's not the point. The point is we overestimate our willpower and underestimate our capabilities. So you just have to do something about any situation. And you see how I started this video with kind of just updating you on my current progress. You know why that was? It's because I didn't actually have a point thought out for this video. I just started recording. I threw myself right into it, and I don't have a script or anything. I don't have anything telling me what to say. I don't have any notes with me. I'm just making up stuff on the fly. So you're not even seeing this scripted video. Like, you're not seeing any of that. But I've gotten comfortable enough with talking that I'm able to think of stuff to say, and stuff with actual conviction that's going to carry me in to my next point, because when I talk, my words make sense. I can articulate stuff well, and when I articulate stuff well, my brain catches on, and it can come up with the most obvious solution next. That's why I think that humans are more powerful than AIs, and they're always going to be more powerful than AIs, because they can do everything an AI can do, just slower and with less willingness as well. But I think that if you're just willing to do something, like I wanted to record a video today, so heck, why not? Turn on the camera. Can't think of anything to say something anyway. Like, talk about the weather. Wow, the weather looks pretty nice. Relatively speaking, we needed it. We needed this rain after 2 weeks of pure sunshine, utter torture, nothing but sweat rolling down your face all the time when you're lifting up stuff at work, nothing but that. We needed this rain, and we needed the thunder, and we needed the lightning. See what I just did there? I just came up with something to say, and saying it with quite a bit of conviction, and that's what it's all about. So yeah. So what are you doing today? How are you doing? Another thing is, if we don't have a point to our videos, then they're not going to go very well. Clearly this one is not going that well, but like, I'm still kind of proud of it because I'm carrying it on anyway, and I'm constantly thinking of other things to say. And that's the kind of person you need to be. You know, people like me, really big thinkers, but very reluctant to do. They like to just sit back, comfortable, analyze the situation, and observe everything. Not doing anything, but not forcing themselves to, but just doing it. That's why they need to start doing that. Alright, thanks for watching.